Well, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson, and today we're talking about nurses build passive and monthly recurring income without going back to school. So, thank you for joining me today. I just think this is really important to talk about because many times I talk to nurses who are thinking about starting a business, whether it's a continuing education business or any type of business. Nurses tend to believe that they need to go back to school or have more certifications, additional letters behind their name so that they would be successful. And I want to tell you once and for all that that is just not the case. I know I've kind of been beating this drum for the last few weeks, but I want you to know that this is just not true. And I am personally someone who has totally busted this myth because I'm an associate degree RN. And every time I think I've ridden my degree just as far as it will go, new opportunities will open up for me. And I've been able to step into so many of them as a hospice business and agency owner, to now running a work from anywhere nursing continuing education business, and even being a nursing continuing education provider for the last 15 years. This has just been wonderful for me. So I want nurses to really know and understand that passive income, monthly recurring income through a business of your own is possible for you regardless of your degree level. Are you hearing me clearly? It is possible for you as a nurse, regardless of your degree level. And so I am actually, as I said, proof of that. And I've enjoyed so many opportunities. As an associate degree RN, I've worked in leadership, for many hospitals and organizations. And what I found I love doing the most, though, owning my own business the first time, owning the hospice the first time, that's when I realized when we sold that I would never be able to be really an employee for anybody else because I was used to seeing a problem or an issue and wanting to solve it and wanting to do it my own way. Okay. So my goal today in everything that I do is teaching nurses about career alternatives, ways that you can use your license in a different way to earn and create income that's meaningful for you and your family. I did a poll within the last couple of weeks, and nurses said they're interested really in two things. They're interested in passive income. They're interested in monthly recurring income. So they're really looking to create income streams for themselves outside of the traditional workplace. And that's one of the things that I love most about a nursing continuing education business, because working in nursing continuing education allows me to use my nursing skills to teach and mentor and support other nurses. I don't have to abandon my nursing career to be able to earn income in a different way. Does that make sense? So many nurses have these feelings of burnout. They're tired. They feel unsupported, unappreciated, and they're thinking of leaving nursing altogether. I know how hard it was for me to get through nursing school, and I'm an associate degree RN. Many of the nurses I talk to who are feeling burned out, they are doctorate prepared nurses, nurse practitioners, BSNs, MSNs, and they're experiencing the same level of burnout and thinking of leaving the profession completely. What I love about Nursing CE is that I can stay with the people I love most, which are nurses, right? Who are nurses, and I can just support them differently. And I can use my license and my knowledge and my skills and expertise in a totally different way without having to leave my license behind and my degree behind. It really saddens me to think of how many nurses are considering leaving the workforce because they're feeling dissatisfied, maybe out of alignment between their home life and their work life and that kind of thing. So I want to invite you to join me. I have my last workshop of the year is coming up on Saturday, October 25th. It's called From Nurse to CE Provider, Build Passive and Monthly Recurring Income for Nurses Who Want More. This is a one-day high-impact workshop that's designed to show you, okay, what is this CE business? What does it look like? How much money is being spent in that industry already? And that's a key point, I'll tell you, because if people are already buying something, if people are already buying a product or service, then we know there's a demand for it. So we're going to look at what is the demand and how much nurses actually spend on nursing continuing education every year. The next thing we're going to do is a deep dive into you. What courses do you already have within you? Because one of the stumbling blocks that I see among nurses is, well, I'd love to do that. It sounds great, but I don't know what I would teach, right? I don't know what I would teach. And truth be told, you have courses already within you. And this is one of the most exciting parts of the workshop, is helping you extract from within yourself the courses and content that you could easily share with other nurses that would be meaningful, would make an impact, and leave you feeling very fulfilled. The next thing we're going to do on Saturday, the 25th of October, is do some course writing together using my personal AI tools that, they do require human backup and human support, right? AI is not a tool that we can use all by itself, but it does require human oversight. That's what I was looking for. So I'll teach you some ethical ways that you can use AI to help you in your course creation and other things, save you oodles of time and still have a high quality product. And then we're going to talk about, what would your 90-day roadmap look like? If you were to start this business, what would it look like? What would you need? What are the tools that you would need? What kind of website? What kind of social media presence? Those kind of things. So you'd really have a good feel for if this business may or may not be for you. So if you've been thinking about it, if you've been thinking, man, I wish there was a way that I could earn some passive income, wake up in the morning and find, oh my gosh, I've got some income, some money came in, somebody bought something, or some monthly recurring income. And this is the beautiful kind of income that comes in every month like clockwork for maybe course offerings or member type services that you can provide to nurses. So we're going to go through all of that on Saturday, October the 25th. And so I would encourage you, click the link below this video, check out the workshop, From Nurse to CE Provider, Build Passive and Monthly Recurring Income for Nurses Who Want More. Get yourself signed up, and I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Bye.